No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker and/or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Para-powerlifting is all about the bench press. It's about the strongest people on the planet going head to head. Once positioned on the bench, an athlete must perform the lift after being given the start signal. The athlete lowers the bar to the chest and must hold the weight motionless. Both elbows must extend at the same rate and lock out together. Once the lift has been completed, they will receive a rack signal and return the bar to the rack. An immediate decision will be made by the referees as to whether the lift was successful or not. A white light is given for a successful lift, and a red light signifies an unsuccessful lift. Athletes may make 3 lifts during the competition and must increase the weight attempted by at least 1 kilogram following a successful lift. The winner is the athlete who lifts the most weight in their body weight category. In para-powerlifting, athletes are classified by body weight alone, which means athletes with different impairments compete for the same medals. There are 10 different weight categories for both men and women. The body weight categories range from 49 kilograms to over 107 kilograms for men and 41 kilograms to over 86 kilograms for women. An incredible feat of strength. By using just their upper body, athletes can often lift more than 3 times their own body weight. If you'd like to find out more about para-powerlifting, you can visit our website where you'll find lots of information about the sport and how you can get involved.
Very good morning and welcome back to Manchester to the Witham-Shaw Forum here for the final day of the World Para-Powerlifting World Cup. This is the second stop of the World Cup Tour this year. 2 weeks ago over in Colombia, then heading down to Bangkok, Georgia before the final stop in Dubai, as all of these athletes are competing for qualification and the road to Tokyo. Here's our schedule for today. We are in the middle section now at 11:35. In just over 3 minutes time we'll be getting underway with the men's over 107 kilogram category, and then this afternoon we have the women's up to 86 and over 86, and then the team event. Six competitors competing in the men's over 107 kilogram category here today. We have British interest as well. We'll introduce them to you. As we see there, Rahman from Iran with a world record weight of 310 kilograms. And Billingsley from USA with the junior world record of 184. And we're going to be looking at weights anything from 140 to 240 kilograms today with the lineup we've got here in this World Cup. So athletes from over 22 countries competing this week in Manchester. Here we see our starting lineup. Gamo from Gambia starting us off on 140, and then we go all the way through down to Martin from USA with his initial weight of 222. British interest there in Liam McGarry starting off at 202. They are the competitors competing in the over 107 kilogram category.
As well to our officials.
Each of the athletes having 3 lifts.
For this men's
John Sheard is the chief referee today. Just behind the bar there where we have our loaders. Our loaders doing a fantastic job here, not only looking after the bar and the weights for each of the athletes, but also keeping it nice and safe and sanitised there. With our left and right referees being introduced, and also the jury panel are in place So the referees and jury are all set, as are the athletes backstage. So, question is, are you ready for the men's over 107 kilogram category?
Modu Agamo of Gambia to start off this men's over 107 kilogram category. The big men on stage. (140 kilograms his opening weight. Competing now internationally for 3 years. Big basketball fan. Actually representing Gambia at wheelchair basketball as well. (140 kilograms. The opening weights all the way up to 222 kilograms. Martin of the United States, but it's Gamo who has our attention at 140. And no lift. All three judges from the chess sequence, all three the referees, should I say, have agreed there regarding the chess sequence, and it's a no lift for Modu Gamo, who will be back for his second attempt at the 140, but for now he leaves the stage to try and readdress those chess sequence errors.
So the bar being raised to 165 now.
Please welcome for his first attempt,
Weight
representing Kazakhstan,
all applied. Rack height 17. The loaders just clearing the way for Isan Temirov from Kazakhstan, coming out for his first lift here in this World Cup. I've just seen Gamo there on the first of the lifts, being unsuccessful at 140. And all our first lifts are ranging from 140 to 222 kilograms. Iksan Temirov just getting settled now for his first attempt. It's no lift. All three of the referees on the press sequence. So Iksan Temirov will come back potentially for the same weight, or he can lift it and make it a higher weight should he wish to. But he has 3 lifts to complete here in Manchester as part of this World Cup competition in this road to Tokyo.
Yeah, no lifts so far. Are being changed and weight added. $190 kilograms.
Please welcome for his first attempt, representing Georgia, Georgi Latsabitsa.
Georgi Latsabitsa of Georgia finished in 3rd with a bronze medal in Bogota a few weeks ago, round 1 of the World Cup road to Tokyo, with a lift of 180 kilograms. So 10 more here in round 1. Huge man. Very, very powerful. Was here last year in Manchester. Finished 4th, 175 kilograms. But once again, 190 here. So more than last year, more than a few weeks ago in Colombia. What a real roar, just doesn't quite lock out his arms. So it's going to be a no lift, but even though bar control, chest sequence and also the press sequence given as reasons, I think actually that was quite close to being a good lift. Just failed to lock out his arms. Highlighting the fact that it is 190 kilograms, but we will be back for his next attempt at 190. So compared to his lift last year and also his lift in Colombia, it is a substantial increase in weight, but I'm full of confidence that Georgie can get this weight. Powerful man, and he'll be back. And it's now the turn of his Georgian teammate.
His Georgian teammate completing with a weight of 195. Gogotsa coming out. Also competed in Colombia. He took the silver there with 203. His starting weight today is 195. Peter Mintablitzi in Georgia, who will be hosting the 4th stop of the World Cup on the 20th to the 23rd of May. Again, Powerlifting back in 2005, then made his debut in 2006 internationally. represented Georgia in the Paralympic Games in Beijing in the men's up to 90 kilogram category. They got through to the final round. I've also competed in the World Championships back in Mexico in 2017 and got through to the final round there. So his first podium finish 2 weeks ago in Colombia. I've had 3 no lifts so far. Can Godse do it for Georgia here on the first lift at 195. The smoothest one we've had so far in this category, but still not quite right there. Too much on the press sequence going against him from the viewpoint of the 3 referees. So the coach makes his way back down to the table to input his weight for the next lift. As Godse just gets himself sorted. He'll leave the arena, and then we'll have the weight added to 202, where we'll then have last year's bronze medalist of Great Britain, Liam McGarry, coming out to compete.
Godse then leaves. Exasperated look. Confident about his lift of 195 next time around. Here we go with Liam McGarry of Great Britain. 202 kilograms on the bar. Was a bronze medalist here last year, lifting 185. So you can see the improvement already, starting at 202. I'm sure many people watching the live stream will be cheering Liam McGarry on, either down from Bournemouth University or maybe from his gym, Crayford Weights. Trains also at Loughborough University, whether he'll be there full time, we'll wait and see. There's not many better places really, not just in Britain but also in the world, to train many of the powerlifters down at Loughborough, my town. So I'm always going to be slightly biased, but not just when it comes to powerlifting, virtually every sport as well. Really is one of the centres of excellence in the UK. And Liam McGarry, well, talk about a rising star of the sport. Still a newcomer really to the sport, but just progressing all the time, and it's easy to see why. Powerful man, and just looking at the numbers alone, a year on from the competition here in Manchester, 185 his best lift, starting here 202 kilograms. 15 seconds left. Nicely down and well. For the referees. No lift. Bar control, and also was the press sequence from one of the referees. Chest sequence by another. So we'll wait for Liam then for round 2 to see what he does in terms of the weight on the bar. But again, just like the 2 Georgians before, I'm very confident that Liam will be successful at 202, but he'll be back in the next few minutes to try once again at that weight. So no lift so far for Liam McGarry. Also, no lift so far for anyone in this competition, Mark.
That may get rectified on the next lift here because it goes up to 222 as we get the American Antonio DeAndre Martin out. Taking on, he's got the highest weight here.
For his first attempt,
On a rack height of 21.
of America, Antonio DeAndre Martin.
Made his debut internationally back in 2018. A founder of and chief executive of Bros to Pros, which is a sporting agency and mentoring program. And this organisation is huge. It helps focus and enhance the life of young people through sport as well. So while he's achieving his goals, also helping the youth achieve theirs as well. An amazing work that he does both in the gym and outside the gym. Always wanted to represent his country. As you see him there covered in the stars and stripes. Obviously the field slightly smaller with names, only 22 countries catered for here in Manchester, but over the rest of the World Cup we'll see some of the other countries competing. World record in this category over 107 kilograms is 310. Here we go, 222 for Martin. Can we get the first good lift of the competition? Are they happy with that chest sequence?
No lift.
So the chest sequence was fine, but one given against bar control, one other referee given it against the press sequence of Martin.
Not a single good lift registered.
So Martin will make his way backstage. Some of the athletes upping their weights for their second lift, although we've had no successful lifts so far. We shall see where Martin goes with that. But we're now getting put the bar at 150 for the next lifter.
Yeah, Madhu Gamo back down to then 150. Even though we haven't had a good lift so far in round one, looking especially at the last four lifts, he would be very confident about them next time around.
The loaders are getting a good workout of this category here today, aren't they?
Certainly, going from 222 kilograms down to 150, and then having to sanitize all the equipment. There's Gamo, he's ready.
Please welcome for his second attempt, representing Gambia, Madhu
Size of his
Gamo.
arms. So here goes Gamo. Up 10 kilograms, 150. Straps applied to Gamo's legs. He's in position, so 140 in the first round, unsuccessful. 150 now in round two. Can Gamo get this men's over 107 kilogram category off to a good lift in round two? And a good lift. Gamo to the rescue. We have a good lift in the over 107 kilogram category. And it's Modu Gamu from Gambia. 100 kilograms. We're off and running.
So as Gamma makes away, first green marker on the board at 150. 165 is the next weight to be lifted. Semonzrev from Kazakhstan will be being introduced out to the floor.
Please welcome for his second attempt, representing Kazakhstan, Gani Isentemanov.
Unsuccessful at 165. Kept the same weight as his first lift. Just gets himself settled. And coach will help get the bar into position, and the coach will step away. The loaders are there to spot as well. Here we go, second attempt at 165. Shake of the arms on the way up. Are the referees happy with the balance of that bar? Nope. So 2 against the
2 lights on the chest sequence, 1 on the press.
chest sequence and press sequence there.
He'll have to do it all in round 3 to get himself a lift in this competition.
On that elevation, lifting back up, Pete, just seeing the movement of the left arm, not necessarily supporting him, so that's why the referees have given no lifts there. So just still the one good lift so far. 150 kilograms has been the successful lift. We're next going to go up to 190.
Yeah, 165. He'll be back again for his third try. 190 then, and the first of the Georgians.
Please welcome for his second attempt, representing Georgia, Georgi Latsabitsa.
Latsabitsa from Georgia. 190. Was close with his effort in round 1. Very narrow margin really, even for his no lift. Gets comfortable on the bench. 190 on the bar. See Georgie now make amends of his first round lift. His second attempt. Still nearly a minute before he needs to start his lift. He's everything in the right place. Fully comfortable, very wide grip on the bar. Can't really be any wider. Very, very comfortable in the first part of the lift. Second part, it was just the right arm once again. And a no lift given. 3 red markers from the referees. Just on his right arm. Left arm was locked and completed the lift, and the right arm is still moving upwards. So once again, very similar in fact to his first round lift. I would be confident again in round 3, but he will be drinking at Last Chance Saloon with his third lift.
So again, the bar raised to 195, so another 5 kilos on top of Latsabitsa's weight. So maybe his countryman Gudza coming up next. So his second attempt, so still just the one successful lift. That second lift of Modu Gamo from Gambia. I'm not sure he'd be imagining him setting himself up at gold medal position in the World Cup yet, with halfway through the second lift as well.
Yeah, we're slowly getting to that stage, Mark, aren't we, where if we have one competitor with a good lift and we're approaching round 3 and he is a fully 84 kilograms less than what's going to be attempted by Martin, that's it gets to that stage, doesn't it, where you're just thinking, oh, we going to have quite a surprise here in Manchester.
We know Liam McGarry is capable of this, and Antonio Martin as well are capable of their weights as well, so it's just about getting that right consistency as well. So let's see how Golgota does from Georgia here on his second lift, 195, so he's kept at the same weight as well as his first attempt. Remember, the referee's looking for the body position, the bar control, the chest sequence, the press sequence, and there's several factors under each of those that they're looking for. So not only do we have the 3 referees around, we also have the jury on the side. So if a coach does appeal, then the jury do make that final decision. So 8 eyes, or 8 sets of eyes, all fixed on the bench at the moment to decide whether it's a good lift or not. Here goes Godze with 195. It's a good lift. He's asking for the loaders to give him a hand up. It is 2 out of 3. So the second good lift now, 195. Godze goes to the top of the table with Gamo in second place at 150. But still 2 of the bigger lifts to come. 202 for Liam McGarry and 234 for Martin from USA. Still to come here in round 2 of this men's over 107 kilogram category.
Brilliant lift from the Georgian. And as we were mentioning with Gamo, he now goes top of the tree, 195 kilograms. Liam McGarry of Great Britain, round 2, 202 remains on the bar for the Brit. Very close in round 1. And now this lift will take the lead. And then he'll be very interested in what happens with the American Martin afterwards. Once again, Martin is adding an extra 12 kilograms onto the bar from his unsuccessful first lift. But first, Liam McGarry needs to be successful at 202 kilograms.
You mentioned McGarry now did a lot of training at Loughborough last year, had a lot of his colleagues from Bournemouth University there, a member of the TAS scheme as well, the talented athlete scheme from Sport England. Been recognised last year as the most inspirational of the TAS squad as well.
Just making sure he's in the right place also. Everything is tight and ready. We're ready. Everyone watching the live stream, I'm sure, ready as well for Liam to lift 202 kilograms here in Manchester. Controlled lift. Maybe his left arm just ahead of his right, and it's a no lift. Press sequence was the reason from all 3 of the referees. Very close once again. But Liam will be back for one more try at 202 kilograms. He's disappointed, but he's got time on his side. He has Martin of the United States to finish round 2. But Liam will be back for another try at 202. But now we advance to the final lift of round 2. Martin of the United States trying for 234 kilograms, which will be a new
America's record.
That
currently sits at 227, so it's quite a big leap from there, from 222 to 227 to 234 that he's going for. He also knows that the standard in Colombia was 221 that took gold medal in the qualification for Tokyo. Supremely confident man. Big in stature, big in confidence, big in belief. .234. This is for an America's record. 7 kilos more than the current record stands at. Just the 2 successful lifts so far. This will put Martin in gold medal position here in Manchester and will give him that America's record if he is successful. Or should I say when he's successful.
Yes, and everyone here wanting Martin to be successful with his lift, breaking America's record.
Here we go then. 234 kilos. The coach just steps away. Nice and smooth. Oh, just that left arm extending more than the right arm on the way up. Yeah, halfway up there, and it's that left arm just took control. So the press sequence goes against him for that record.
So close, wasn't it? So close. Again, just as you mentioned, his left arm ahead of his right. Very clear to see. Now we're all cheering on Martin there, and we will be in the 3rd round. But in terms of the competition here in Manchester, this is now extremely interesting because we have only 2 athletes with a valid lift, and they are obviously now in 1st and 2nd, and well, the rest aiming for higher lifts than their 1st round. The targets have increased by 5, 7 or even 12 in terms of Antonio Martin. There we can see the Georgian, I've got to say, at the top of the tree, 195 kilograms. Gamo with his lift of 150 in the silver medal place, and then the rest without a lift to their name. So for the competition here, let's find out what happens. It could be very, very interesting. You could have the likes of Gamo here, possibly a medalist in Manchester, but alternatively, looking further down, the likes of Liam McGarry must be looking at what happened with Martin, thinking, well, if I lift 202, I could leave Manchester with a gold medal round my neck. This final round of the men's over 107 kilogram category is going to be very, very exciting. We've had competitions here in Manchester where athletes have lifted all 3, and it's gone down to a bit of a cat and mouse game with raising weights to try and essentially beat the opposition in a good lift at a heavier weight. We've had final round lifts to promote lifters from around 5th or 6th up into the medals. We've had gold medals won with the final lift, and this competition is the first really where we've had a sequence of no lifts, which again just adds a different dimension to the competition. Equally exciting. 160 for Gamo. Controlled lift, but no lift. 2 red and 1 white. Reasons given: bar control first of all by one of the referees, and also the press sequence as well. That was close, as the in-house MC Stephen Jameson mentioned. But in terms of the competition, it doesn't actually affect Gamo at all, because his lift of 150 in round 2 is a valid lift. If he was successful with 160, it wouldn't have actually moved him up any further in the competition. So he will be disappointed with the lift of 160, but he sits in second place, and that might not be the last we see of Gamo. He could be reappearing for the medal ceremony. Let's find out.
Well, he's done what he needs to do and get that lift.
Please welcome for his
Put him,
third and final attempt,
as only 2 of them done so far. Isentemirov coming out now from Kazakhstan for his 3rd and final lift. 170. So 2 no lifts at 165. This time he goes for 170. His 3rd and final lift. This would put him into 2nd place behind Pogoda from Georgia, who is currently top of the leaderboard at 195. We know all these lifters are capable. It's whether they can do it here on the bench with the big lights in this World Cup. And if all 3 referees agree, then he'll get the good lift. Here it goes. 170 on the bar. It is a good lift. There's a slight pause and delay there, but 2 of the referees are happy out of the 3, so he gets that good lift. He goes into 2nd place, drops Gamo down into bronze medal position, but still 3 more lifts to go.
Well, there we go. 170 kilograms. The coach is happy as well, but in the competition he's fighting for a medal, and he's in 2nd place at the moment. He'll need 2 of the final 4 lifters to get a good lift from the referees for him to fall out of the medal places. Deep in concentration.
Representing Georgia, Georgi Latsabitsa.
Georgi Latsabitsa, 197 on the bar. Now this will take him above his fellow Georgian teammates Gugutse, who is at the top of the leaderboard on 195. But he's been unsuccessful at 190 in rounds 1 and 2. So 197, essentially all or nothing. With 3 lifts after this, there is a very good chance that a successful lift here would be a medal winning lift. Alternatively, those sitting in the first 3 places will be watching on thinking, if he's unsuccessful, it could well be a medal for me. It's the way that this men's over 107 kilogram category is worked out. Very exciting finale. That's Bitse of Georgia. They've already picked up a gold medal, the Georgians. Can it be another? Well, if it is, I don't think it's going to be Latsabitse. No. 3 of the referees say no. And it was down to the press sequence. And it's 3 no lifts for the Georgian. So he leaves the tournament and he leaves his fellow Georgian teammates in the gold medal position.
That 197 would have increased where he got his bronze medal in Colombia 2 weeks ago, as he left the arena there with a 180 for a bronze medal. As it stands, that weight in Colombia would have given him a silver medal here. But there are 3 still to go. Slight change in the order this time, as Liam McGarry is still sticking with his same weight at 202. Gorgadze's gone for 205. And then we've got the American going for that America's record again at 234. So it could be 3 good lifts, 3 new medalists.
Yes, I think this makes complete sense really for Liam McGarry to stick at 202. We know that the Georgian currently sitting in first place, Gorgadze, will try at 205, but in terms of Liam McGarry, there's no reason to go any higher. 202 kilograms. Can Liam propel himself into the medal places once again in Manchester?
He's a confident young man. Would be disappointed with those 2 lifts. And no doubt those few minutes backstage in the warm-up area will give him that time to focus. He's seen what lifts have been posted so far. He knows 1 good lift and he's on the podium. That's all it needs. .202. It's the 3rd attempt at this weight. Big breaths in. There we see the 2 attempts so far at 202. Quick check all around before he settles himself down on the bench. He's got 20 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. 202. Good going down. He comes up looking for the officials. It is a medal position. That's what we do, he says. Exactly right. What a lift. 202, he goes to top of the table. As it stands, still 2 lifts to go. But that just shows you the raw passion inside that man. He knew he had that.
Yes, that is what we do. Liam McGarry in gold medal position with 2 lifts remaining. So he's guaranteed a medal in Manchester. But what colour will it be? At the moment, it's gold.
Just shows you there as he goes down the ramp just what that meant to him. I'm surprised we can hear another roar from him backstage shortly in the warm-up area. But 2 to go.
Well, Largo Gorgadze of Georgia, he's just seen Liam McGarry leapfrog him into the gold medal position. He's sitting in silver at the moment with a valid lift of 195 kilograms in round 2. The bar now up to 205 kilograms. Can the Georgian reclaim top spot with only Martin of the United States to go? He's guaranteed a medal. He's in silver at the moment. If he's unsuccessful, he will remain in that position He will of course drop down if Martin lifts that new America's record, but the Georgian is concentrating on taking gold.
1 minute.
A full 10 kilograms more than round 2. Can Gogotsa win Georgia their second gold medal here in Manchester? A good lift, and Gogotsa goes back into the gold medal position. 3 white lights, all 3 referees giving a good lift, and the Georgian goes above Liam McGarry into first position. A great lift from the Georgian. And will it be gold for Georgia once again? With
Fascinating end.
Yes, with 1 lift to go. Of course, can all change with Martin of the United States, but at the moment, it's the Georgian in front.
So 2:05 is the leading score, as he tells you down the camera there. High fives the coaches as he goes back to the screen. No doubt he'll be pointing at the screen showing where he is there. So Gogotsa from Georgia in gold medal position, Liam McGarry in silver, and Sebatrov in bronze, with 1 final lift to go. Antonio DeAndre Martin coming out with 2:34, second attempt at this America's record, plus this will put him straight into gold medal spot on his final lift.
Talk about all or nothing. Everything is on the line here. America's record, gold medal, everything. If successful, he'll claim it all. But if he's not, it will be gold for Gogotsa of Georgia. Liam McGarry sitting in silver at the moment, guaranteed a medal. And also the Kazakhstan athlete Isen Timirov will be watching on with 170 lift in round 3, thinking, I've got a bronze medal at the moment. It will be quite an achievement for him to get the bronze. But at the moment, centre stage is the American.
His second attempt, it was just that left arm leading on the way up on the first one. And he would have helped many people back home in his role of Bros to Pros, helping them focus. Or can he focus himself now? Here it comes. All this slight delay there going up.
No lift.
So unfortunate, no lift there for Martin. So he doesn't register a lift here in Manchester, doesn't get the America's record. A disappointing end for the American here. So close in that second lift to getting that record. Didn't quite seem getting that extension right on the arms at all in that third lift. So that does mean that the Georgian Gogotsa, with that lift of 2:05 in the end, gets him the gold medal here. Liam McGarry, silver medal, an increase on last year's performance with 2:02. And it's Sebatrov from Kazakhstan getting the bronze medal at 170 here in the men's over 107 kilogram category. What an end.
Yeah, fantastic competition. It all went down to the final lifts, and well, quite the surprise really. You could hear the cries just as the lift was going wrong. It would have been Gogotsa in the background in the warm-up area, and he is the gold medalist, 205 kilograms. Liam McGarry, 202, a silver medal for the British athletes, increasing his lift from last year from 185 kilograms to 202, and a silver medal. And a brilliant bronze for Gani Isen Timirov of Kazakhstan with a lift of 170 kilograms.
Gogotsa going one step better than he did 2 weeks ago in Colombia, where he took the silver medal with 2:03. The winning weight there was 2:21. So here he takes gold with 2:05. marginal gains, but each and every World Cup he goes to, it's a quest to that road to Tokyo later in the year. So there we see the final standings. Gold with 205 from Georgia. Great Britain's Liam McGarry, that final lift of 202. He knew he had it in his locker all the way through, all three of those lifts. And then bronze to Semetrov from Kazakhstan. So we're going to get the medal presentation for this men's over 107 kilogram category underway very shortly. And then this afternoon we have got the ladies coming back onto stage in the up to 86 and over 86 category, which will be starting at 1:25. And then wrapping up the final day here, day 4 in Manchester at the World Powerlifting World Cup, is the mixed team event. Just 5 successful lifts in that over 107 kilogram category. But it's those 3 at the end for Semetrov, McGarry and Gogotza that count towards the medals. Remember, you can see all of these lifts on playback on the World Powerlifting website and also on YouTube. Also, if you want to get in touch with us, then use the hashtag #ParaPowerlifting on all social media platforms to find out more, and also go into the World Powerlifting website for all the live results as they happen if you can't make the live viewing. So McGarry taking that one step further than last year's performance. As Pete mentioned, now starting to up his training in the quest for a trip to the Paralympics. His first experience potentially in Tokyo. Can he qualify? Well, let's keep our fingers crossed here from a British point of view that he can, as we get ready for the final presentation in the category of the men's over 107 kilogram category.
Representing Kazakhstan,
Gani Isentemirov of Kazakhstan is delighted with a bronze medal. Would have been an outside bet for a bronze, but fully deserved.
The winner of the silver medal, representing Great Britain, Liam McGarry.
Liam McGarry of Great Britain, bronze last year, silver this year. He'll be aiming for gold next time around.
And the winner of the gold medal, representing Georgia, Gogotza.
Largo Gogotza absolutely delighted with a gold medal, the second for Georgia at these World Powerlifting World Cup in Manchester. A lift of 205 kilograms, enough for gold.
Of Georgia. And one more time for your medalists.
United medalists. Largo Gorgadze of Georgia, gold medalist here in Manchester in the men's over 105 kilogram category. Silver for McGarry of Great Britain, and an absolutely delighted Isen Temerov, a bronze medal. But it's gold for Georgia once again in Manchester.
Only one more competition remaining in the individual sense in this Paralympic.
Delighted Isen Temerov with his bronze. So that were the men in their over 107 kilogram category. Two more categories to come. Women's up to 86 kilogram and over 86 kilogram. They'll be competing at the same time. 125 here in Manchester. Make sure you're with us for the start of the women. Up to 86 and over 86. We'll be back soon.